Good suicidal crypto crash. Cryptocurrency crash. Bear market continues. Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing has been sniffing out, detecting, and deciphering this bear market that we entered 3 weeks ago tomorrow. I tried to warn you. You guys kept asking where the bottom is, and like I've been telling you, the bottom is not going to be in for at least 6 to 8 more months. The bottom won't be in. Up and down action, but the bottom will not be found for months as we are entering into at least a multi-month, perhaps a multi-year bear market. Family's not going to talk to you. Lawsuits are impending because you've got people trapped into these shit coins that they never wanted to be in. Fucking Vincenzo! I fucking knew it! The goddamn bear market is ensuing, and every fucking time I come on your channel, you're the crypto bear. It's bearish consolidation this, bear pennant that, bear triangle this. I'm fucking sick of this. I'm down 82%, Vincenzo. I didn't take your advice, and now I've been repossessed my house. I've lost my job. I've mortgaged my future away. I need help, Vincenzo. I need help. And I've been trying to help you, my 170 or 5 million subscribers that we've acquired. But you still question old Vincenzo. Let's take a look at it. Bitcoin, 4%. DOGECOIN, 7%. I told you DOGECOIN's going to 10%. Bitcoin's going to 5,000. XRP's going to 15 cents. Litecoin's going to $40 to $80. ZIL's going to 3 cents. DGB's going to 1.5 cents. XLM's going to 12 cents. We've warned of this in an up and down action. But nobody takes me serious until the price collapses, like right here. Right? Just an absolute collapse in Bitcoin. And oh yes, old Vincenzo showed you we were consolidating and the price was going to roll over on itself because of these moving averages. We're going to act as the resistance. And remember up there in that white, in that rising wedge, that blue, see in the blue? See that? In that rising wedge. I warned you back there in that circle area when old Vincenzo started making some headway on YouTube that we were about to enter into a multi-month to multi-year bear market when the price was way up there at 62,000. And we told you our first underneath target was 46, and then 41, and then 20. Well, we hit, bam, 46. We nailed, bam, 41. And now we're making our way down to 20,000 as our at the time was our short to midterm target of 20,000. Then we could see a bounce, and then 10,000. By late summer, early fall, I think we're going to be at 10,000. Maybe sooner, maybe a little bit later. The timing's always rough, but you're going down to 10,000, and then we're going to have to take it from there to see if we can go lower, because we have much lower targets. Oh, Vincenzo has targets down there. I erased them, I'm sorry. We'll mark it. Old Vincenzo's got a target, though. Way down there. Old Vincenzo sees a way up where, oh yes, we could trade all the way down to $1,500 in Bitcoin. But this is no surprise. In an up and down fashion, we're going to 20,000. And Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing was the first on YouTube anywhere to call it when we were way back there and moving up in an up and down fashion. Even as we went from 57 to 60 to 64 and a half or 62, wherever we ended up. And everybody said, Bitcoin, Jeff Bezos is going to take the crypto market with Elon Musk to $1 million to institutional investors. Institutionists, my jabronis, right? And that's where all the jabronis were formed, right? That's where the legend of the jabronis came into existence on YouTube. You never heard the word jabroni on YouTube when referring to crypto until Vincenzo came onto the scene, and the jabronis were formed all up in there as Vincenzo was warning of a price collapse and a imminent and a prolonged price collapse, not one of those, but a prolonged price collapse, right? You guys and the jabronis all thought it was doing this in the next 6 months by the end of 2021. Old Vincenzo said by the end of 2021, you're looking more like 10,000. And you can check the tape They've been on here since I started my beautiful channel, and the prediction remains the same, right? You're coming way down here. You're coming down there, and then you're probably coming much lower, right? We're coming here, and then we're coming here, but it's going to be in an up and down fashion to get there, right? Just like it's been from here. It's been an up and down. That's how it's going to continue to 20,000 to 15,000. Moving along, this is no surprise as the cryptocurrency market is exploding down today. There will be a bounce somewhere. Yes, there will be a bounce. Where exactly? We just don't know. All we do know, just like a week ago, last week, old Vincenzo, remember this? Head and shoulders pattern. I posted this on Twitter and on here extensively the last 18, 19 days and said we had a left shoulder and a head. That was developed, right? And then old Vincenzo, about 13 days ago, I had it said, just like the top where it shows head and shoulders reversal, I had a right shoulder developing, which was this. But none of this from here over was here yet. And old Vincenzo said, if we zoom back out again to the daily time frame, Vincenzo, before that right shoulder, before any of that was there, Vincenzo back here said head and shoulders topping reversal pattern. See that up here? Detected daily time frame. And that's exactly what we're in. And a target move, if you break down south of the neckline, because there's your left shoulder, there's your head, and now here's your very well-defined right shoulder. And that's where we got Sunday. And when you zoom in, see how super simple and easy this is to understand, right? And then when we zoom in, that's how we got that 44-cent target and nailed it to a T in a trade I was in. But I was driving back on Monday, and after I was up 7 or 8%, I didn't like the way the chart looked driving and not being able to look at it. And fuck off. Right there, asshole. And then I didn't like the way it looked because I wasn't actually looking at the data. Because I was driving and I fucked up at about 14 or 16 more percent, but it was all right. But right here, Vincenzo made a phenomenal call. And I kept getting emails about what other people were forecasting at the time. But down here is where I entered the position. No, 29 cents. So over here, I entered the position and I said if it pumps, you're going to form the right shoulder. And the 45-cent right there was our target, because if we zoom out, that was the upper resistance of the left shoulder. See it? Watch. See that? See right there? You see the right shoulder or the left shoulder and the daily time frame head and shoulders? There's the top of it, a double top, beautifully right there. And it was at 45 cents. So when we zoomed over here, when the price action with our drawing tool was down here, we said if it pumps, like it's probably going to form that right shoulder. So then we can confirm and then break down out of that pattern to much lower targets. We said 44 cents made sense, and that's why we targeted it last Sunday when the price was down there. First on YouTube to detect that. And then the price pumped. And then I got a lot of emails that Monday and Tuesday as the price was getting rejected off of that area and then fighting up and down, asking me if the price was going to continue on up. And I said, old Vincenzo already laid this out for you Sunday night, and now it's Tuesday morning. And the pattern was now over there and has already topped and started to come down. And and at the time, nobody knew where it was going to go. But old Vincenzo said, he said it's going to come back down here after to come back to the neckline to confirm the right shoulder. And then you're going to break the neckline and you're going to have a major crash in Dogecoin, right? Because this is a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern. The target move out of that is very low, almost to bankruptcy in the coin, but it's obviously not going to go bankrupt because it's a fucking coin and there's no company. But there's your fucking neckline. And then if you break that, you're coming way down there. And the way I do this, because it gets all messed up because it doesn't take effect for the bigger space, essentially the target move, if you break down out of this head and shoulders reversal pattern, is way down there. And we're going to mark it. Old Vincenzo already did mark it for you, but it got moved down too far. The target move out of this head and shoulders is way down there at your former old resistance that you broke out of after that long consolidation. The target move I don't want to scare you guys, but it's time to start talking about this. Is way down there in Dogecoin. You have a move way down there coming before you ever sniff $1. You're coming way down there in Dogecoin. Way down there, because you're in a head and shoulders topping reversal pattern. And Vincenzo's the only one that deciphered this. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder developed and trading back down to the neckline. And there will be some ups, but as soon as you break decisively that neckline, that I will make it a little bit bigger. Get your fucking notepads out. That neckline, if you break 0.21 cents, which was our target when we accurately, and we're the only one on YouTube right up in that little circle, leading up that Thursday, Friday, Saturday night on the Saturday Night Live hype train, we said the price was going to collapse. When everybody else on YouTube said the price was going to skyrocket to $1, and old Vincenzo said, nah, it's so fast, you're being fleeced, heisted, and shysted. And as soon as Elon Musk took the stage, the price pumped 3% and rolled over 44% from there. And only Vincenzo called that. Only Vincenzo called this head and shoulders, topping reversal pattern 21 days ago on Doge. And it stuck to the forecast, and we are coming down to 0.0837 cents. In the next weeks to months in an up and down fashion. Like, subscribe, and share. A bounce is coming at some point. I will update you later.